Well, let's add some dimensioning to this design. I think it's a good idea to create a layer, a special layer for dimensioning. We're in the habit of calling that L-dim. If you precede any layer name with an L, you're clearly working on a landscape layer, and if your design has to be passed to others, they're clear that you have created that design as created that layer as a landscape designer. So we've created a layer L-dim, and it's the current layer. The most common form of dimensioning would be a linear dimension. So I'd say I'm going to put a dimension from that point to that point in this area, but that dimension I don't think suits. We want an aligned dimension, so let's get rid of this one and pick the next option. And again, I could have OSnap on, but I'll just make the individual selection of the end option. And there, the distance, this is a US design, so the distance there is 30.24 feet as an aligned dimension. Now you might well want to give your construction team that distance in feet and inches. They may have trouble with the decimal feet notation, and to do that it's dimension and dimension styles, and we'll come into, we're modifying the standard dimension style here. When we go to units, we'll change the precision to a single decimal place. We can leave the period as the decimal separator, and for the measurement style we'll change that to 12, because there are 12 inches in a foot. But if we change this one to architectural now, you can see in the preview box what we're going to get, so we can OK it, and the dimension changes. Well, there's still one final adjustment to make. As I zoom in here, we've got 30 feet 3 inches, but we've got an extra suffix there. The symbol for feet in the US is just a single quote. So if we go back to dimension style, you can see here I've got the suffix left in there as a single quote. So if I take that out, the landscape construction team can clearly read that as the distance at an angle along that boundary is 30 feet 3 inches.